Margaret Stevens-Reed, Director of Fund Development at Valley Life. And this is our first in a series of holiday tips. We're trying to get together just once a week to make your holidays a little easier, run a little smoother, and to give you some updates on Valley Life. Right now, my update on Valley Life is we had suspended our day programs in March, and then they came back in September. And right now, there's half suspended. Our residential members are back at home because of the influx of, COVID. But our community members are still coming to campus, which is some of the activity that you hear today. I am in the kitchen of our daytime program number 6, and I'm going to use their facilities, and so they might even roll over and become our studio audience. With me right now, I've got Stephen DiGiacomo. He's our IT manager, and he's running the camera. Ann Polinsky, our grant manager, is here, and she'll probably be the random arms that you see helping me out. And I've got Greg, and I always mess up his last name, Ochawa, who is our communications manager, and he's taking pictures. So from time to time, I might ask them a question, and I will tell you what they say. All right, so this morning, we are going to make my old standby for Thanksgiving morning breakfast, or any other time, actually. One of my pet peeves with Thanksgiving is that, you put everything on the night before you're making pies or whatever. You get up in the morning and you pull out everything for this huge dinner. You cook 8 hours and it takes 12 minutes to eat, you know that. But you get into the routine and you're starting with mashed potatoes and everything else, and then somebody walks into the kitchen and wants to have breakfast. And you're like, what? Do you see what I'm doing? We will eat at 3 o'clock and not until then. Well, that's kind of mean. So I have this wonderful recipe that makes it really easy to let them have a little something nutritious and not to, add more work to you. And it's beautiful, it's wonderful, it's muffins, and it's 2 ingredients. You start with a spice cake mix. But you can also do it with a chocolate cake mix or a vanilla cake mix, whatever you have around or whatever you like. And you open it up. It doesn't come open. I opened it ahead of time. But you dump it into a bowl. And then you use a can of pumpkin. Yes, there's sugar in the cake mix, but all of the fiber in this pumpkin helps balance it out. So they do become surprisingly nutritious. Let's get all of this out. Any kind of pumpkin you want. I don't use the pumpkin that says for pumpkin pie because that does have some added sugar in it. And actually all the seasoning and the flavoring is in the cake mix anyway. And you want to make sure you get all those lumps out. That's pretty much it. So now how to bake it. Let's see, mix it up just a little bit more. So it's going to make 12 muffins. You can oil and flour the muffin tins, which to me is a whole lot of work. You can use just little muffin cups or cupcake cups. These, you get at the grocery store. I guess that's just one right there. Put that there. What I like, you can also get these at the grocery store, but of course, my favorite Amazon are the parchment ones because the muffins will come right out of them really easily. And if you want to get fancy, use the tulip ones. And you can even fill these a little bit more and they puff up really nicely. So now you're just going to put it into the tin. That's it. You do 12 of them. Bake them at 350 for about 20 minutes. And let's see what we have here. I wish you had smell-o-vision because they smell wonderful. So these are some I cooked up earlier. You can see the ones in the little tulips look really nice. These are the ones that are in the regular muffins, and they kind of stick when they come out. But the ones in the parchment come out completely. So, here's your breakfast. Some sliced melons, the muffin. We're going to use a little bit of Greek yogurt or whatever kind of yogurt you want. Mix it up a little. Smooth, creamy. Spread it over your melons. A little bit of berries. And there you have something that you didn't have to take anything out, any other equipment out that you weren't going to use already. And they have a breakfast that hopefully will tie them over until your dinner. And so that's our first installment. The next one will be next Tuesday. I think it's December 1st. And I'm going to show you how to make a 12 Days of Christmas ornament hanger. So we'll see you then. Thanks. Bye.